following is a presentation of the Community Radio Network. We are CRN.
Watching her father, Lee McAllister, race dirt late models and asphalt late models to the great career he had in the Southeast, Tanya McAllister is building her legacy with helping drivers young and old, boys and girls, building up their career in advancement in the great career of motorsports and also other stick and ball sports from baseball to basketball and football. Her motto, see you at the winner's circle. Tanya McAllister does just that with MPM. Let me tell you about the focus that is McAllister Precision Marketing, MPM. They assist up-and-coming race car drivers with career advancement and promotion. We also provide companies with a strategic plan for their sales and marketing needs, as well as race car with race teams to secure sponsorships, but to build ongoing partnerships with sponsors as well. Services include assisting with career advancement, promoting drivers and businesses, working with development teams, and also for helping to place the upcoming drivers, assisting drivers with seeking marketing partners and sponsorship, and so much more. Bottom line, let Tanya McAllister and marketwithmpm.com get you into the winner's circle. Contact Tanya McAllister today at 803-361-6199 or visit them online at marketwithmpm.com. Once again, that's marketwithmpm.com. Tanya McAllister would love to see you soon in the winner's circle.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new High-Q energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. No preservatives, no crash, no bull. High-Q energy drink. Wings are for birds.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Johnston Jaguars basketball is on the air. We're about 11 minutes from tip-off, and we welcome you to coverage inside track. I'm Leslie Outland. Joined alongside is our colleague Bruce Barrett. All right, so we're kind of new to the video. This is all new to us, but we're going to do the best we can. Buddy, out of Stanford, North Carolina, the Central Carolina Cougars coming in. They're taking on the Lady Johnston Jaguars. Of course, they lost their opening game. Now they're playing tonight, and they're 1-1 after their win on Saturday.
Marcel Webster looking for that first win, Wesley. And this team, they come out. We've watched them warm up. They're very, you can tell that they have worked very hard, and they're hungry.
Yeah.
They're coming into this game hungry, and that can be a very dangerous thing for the opponents. So we'll see how that goes tonight. They've got a really good squad. They're from all over the place. They got a couple of players from Denver, Colorado, from the Mile High City playing on their squad.
Oh, yeah.
So this should be a lot of fun. They've got some national talent on their team.
We do. And we've always said, as we're probably about 10 minutes away from tip-off here, we've always said, Bruce, that bottom line, if you're a really good team, and obviously this is just the starting of the season,
right?
Okay, no, don't freak out yet for Coach Alonzo Munford. This is just the start of the year. Things are just getting started. You're looking at 1-1. Of course, they came off of that loss for the Lady Jaguars a couple of Saturdays ago, and again, we said this. Now I know you weren't here, but you listened to it.
Right.
Kevin was here with us earlier. They struggled at the beginning. If they could work on the way they played at the end, then there could have been a different outcome in that game for opening up the season. And then they won this past Saturday.
That's right, and that's big too. Now that's key because they may have had a slow start, but they started putting things together and they started gelling. And then in that second game, they got that win.
Oh, yeah.
And that just goes to show that, work, getting after it, starting to focus in on your game and the team's offense and defense. I think the Lady Jaguars did a fantastic job, and I'm looking for them to do good things tonight.
This is a single game tonight. There's only one game on the card, and then the men and the women will be traveling on the road. The men will be in Hickory, North Carolina. The women will be in Catawba, Virginia, of course, so all of that is going on. But right now, again, we are just about maybe 8 minutes away from tip-off, player introductions, opening ceremonies, all of those good things going on here at the Shrike. You mentioned some of the talented players, and we do got a good bunch of them. Jenna Brooks, it looks really talented for the forward of the Lady Cougars. But if you look at the Jaguars, and we've seen some improvement, of course, by Kaija Washington. We know Kaija from Clayton Comets basketball, and also to that, Deavana Cooper Campbell has been doing really, really well. So there's really some talented players on the Jaguars in the early going for Coach Bunsford.
Absolutely, and these players, again, as I said, they started focusing in on their offense, started playing some really good defense, and I see a lot of good things happening for the Jaguars tonight. But right now, they got to take care of business. The Lady Cougars are coming into this game, and they are hungry.
They certainly are hungry, and we welcome you again inside of our coverage. He is Bruce Barrett. I am Wesley Outland. We also will have Kevin Stump here joining us in a bit. He's late. I'm going to get him. He's late. That's all I'm going to say. He's late. But the show must go on. And, again, we welcome you here as we are now doing, in addition to the radio coverage on the Community Radio Network, as we've done for the last 6 years, we also are doing streaming video. Bruce, I'm not going to lie to you. I've had my fingers tingling. Matter of fact, when we went live on the air, I asked you to say a prayer for us before we went live, because this is all something new to us. But hopefully everything will work itself out. And it's just like anything else in life. Once you do it so many times, getting on the bicycle, you get knocked off, get back on again, you'll start figuring out what we can and do and all that good stuff.
That's exactly right. We just don't throw the bicycle away. We just get up and start all over again.
That's exactly right.
This is going to be a lot of fun tonight. And I tell you, if you've not had a chance to listen to junior college basketball, let me tell you something. This is good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This is very, very good stuff. We broadcasted a couple of the men's games already. I go back with JCC back about 4 years ago when I was doing the arena announcing. And, I mean, there was some humdingers, man, that were played here. And these are guys that they get here in the junior college. Well, their scouts from other colleges are looking, at players.
That's right.
And I remember there was a couple of players that played on the JCC squad that went on and got a college ride, Is it Division I? Maybe not. Maybe Division II? Maybe not. But the education and the opportunity to play the game, it's a wonderful thing that they have going on across the country.
We are about 5 minutes away from tip-off here. Opening ceremonies. Jeff will give us all the player introductions, as right now the teams are warming up. Kevin, where are you? He is our camera guy. Actually, we just put the camera in a stationary position to show our ugly mugs for pregame. But I will tell you,
don't adjust your set.
We are watching the teams warm up and getting into position and ready to go here for this game. And Bruce, I will tell you this, bud. I got to say this, man. I'm excited of what we're seeing out of Johnston Jaguars basketball. It's a privilege to be a part of what we're doing on the Community Radio Network, CRN Sports now for video streaming as well. And I think the sky's the limit. And man, I'm just stoked to see that Johnston County has some type of college basketball atmosphere, and we are having the opportunity to cover it.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. Going back as an arena announcer and being a part of that and being a part of the crowd.
Yeah.
They had played at the AIG Center for the games that I was doing, and also at Smithfield Selma the year before that. But they've moved to a nice facility here, and the Shrike. Want to give a big shout out to Shrike and everything that they do here. Folks, if you're not a member of the Shrike or something like that, you need to come out and check this out. They got weight rooms, swimming pools, racquetball, basketball, 9 yards, right here in downtown Smithfield.
All right, so we're about 4 minutes away from getting things underway. Again, this game is between
the Johnston Jaguars, as well as the Lady Cougars. The Central Carolina Community College Lady Cougars are coming out of Kinston, North Carolina, as, of course, Johnston Jaguars coming out of Smithfield. We are probably about 4 minutes away from getting things underway with the national anthem. Tip-off will follow after player intros. And we are just getting started, buddy. Won't you give us some early college basketball scores as we're getting ready to get things underway here for this game tonight?
Okay, I'm getting them up right now. There were a couple of games that were ongoing, and as soon as they come up here on my computer, I hit a button, and then everything just vanished, which I've been told, hey, please don't hit that button. But anyway, I did. Let's see if I can get the thing up here. Got a call from Russia one time, but that's another story. As soon as they come up, Wesley, I'll give them to you, man.
I just wanted to get some scores in before tip-off here. It's coming up. Just give us a few seconds. We'll get it up here. I know Bruce is this fan of giving other scores of games going on across the country. So
tell you what, the Hurricanes have got a big one tonight.
Yeah.
Playing a team that's, I don't know, 8-game winning streak.
Yeah, I'm happy to see what the Hurricanes have been doing this year.
Well, they've won 3 out of their last 4, and they're 22-2. Pretty good start, I would say. They've got 22 points. They've got 12 wins, 24 points going up against the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim tonight.
And that'll be coming up again. More scores, highlights, stats, all that good stuff coming up here along the way as we'll get ready for this game to go here in just a little bit between the Johnston Jaguars and the Central Carolina Community College team. And
Cougars.
We have our cameraman here now. He's in the house. So put on your headset so you can hear the call of the game. The game was on Saturday or something.
Oh, okay.
I think, maybe. I don't know. But it's all good. So he will actually be our cameraman. Kevin's here. And we appreciate that. We have a 3-man crew. All right, Bruce, did you give us some more scores? We get it?
I'm still having issues here.
Okay. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we will – oh, okay. Are you back?
No.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will get ready for player introductions, Jaguars, and the Cougars. This is the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association on CRN Sports. It's almost tip-off time inside the Shrek. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Let me tell you about MPM. McAllister Precision Marketing. They can assist up-and-coming racers with career advancement, promotion, and assist in sponsorship procurement. MPM also has media and professional etiquette training. They work with premier driver development teams and limited late models to late models. And they also help the teams to make it up to the levels of K&N, ARCA, Truck Series, and even NASCAR Xfinity. Contact Tanya McAllister today at McAllister Precision Marketing, 803-361-6199. Today, get on the board with MPM.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
This copyrighted telecast transmitted or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
We await the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served in our armed forces to provide us with and to defend these freedoms, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
That is the playing of the national anthem, and now we await player introductions here between the Cougars and the Jaguars. They'll be coming up here in just a few moments.
Personal feelings or abilities to display the respect. And now for tonight's starting lineups, introducing first our visitors, the Central Carolina Cougars. Number 3, Jenna Brooks. Number 12, Anna Smith. And number 24, Abigail Elkin. Of the Cougars, Marcel Webster.
Player intros now for the Johnston Jaguars, about to get underway here.
And now the starting lineup for your NJCAA Jaguars. She's a freshman. She's number 5. She is Camille Hooker. A freshman. Number 13, Asia Douglas. Also a freshman. Number 15, Anna Capster. Freshman. Number 22, Jakaya Kelly. And a freshman at number 23, Gabrielle Campbell. Now,
that is your starting lineup for the Cougars and the Jaguars. We await tip-off here. Officials coming from the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association. Your crew chief is James Mercer. Referee is Sam Allen. Constance Thomas is your referee as well. Tip-off before the Jaguars and the Cougars. We're ready. Black and blue and white for the Cougars colors. Shades of the Clayton Comets colors, if you really want to be honest. And then the Johnston Jaguars are wearing gray on gray with blue, black in the trims of their jerseys, and we're underway. Shot attempt, no good with the first time. Good rebound, putting it in. And just like that, the Cougars are on the board quickly, Bruce.
Rocking hands, Anna Smith with the 2 points there. She put a shot up, and then she got her own rebound, put the ball back in the basket. It's 2-0 Central.
Eye on Council. Council will find Hooker. Hooker will go for the shot. It's off the rim with the attempt there by Council, and then they got it back to number 13 of Asia Douglas. No good. And just like that, here comes the Cougars back at midcourt. They will play four 10-minute quarters here as the men's games go 2 20-minute halves. Overtime if necessary. Basket under pressure. Here we go, fighting for it.
Good pressure.
And they're going to go to the ground, and jump ball will be called. Jump ball possession arrow is going to go to the Cougars.
It should go back to JCC because the Cougars won the...
It's going to go back to Johnston Jaguars. Yes. They won the toss on the original tip. So it will be they'll be there, get ball.
Yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, they at the tip-off, the Cougars got that rebound or got the tip-off, so the possession arrow should go back to JCC, and here we go.
Here we go, back up court. That's going to be Iona Council. Council up court, looking, going inside, looking, no one there. Finally sets up, looks now for Hooker. Hooker will shoot for 3 off the rim. It's no good. Rebound, coming back, and here come the Cougars on the offensive. That's Kanyan Padilla. Padilla now moving up. That's the sophomore from Denver, Colorado. As now she hands it off to Anna Smith. Anna Smith will find now Padilla. Padilla and Smith have their connection going on. Looking now, pressure under the basket. Looking there, good. Great defense there by Giovanna Campbell. And they turn it over.
And here
here
go.
Comes the Jaguars. First shot. Can they get it in? And they'll turn it over.
2 and 1 break, and they turn the ball over underneath the basket.
Iona Council was trying to get it to number 13 of Asia Douglas and simply turned her over.
Got to remember, you got to catch the ball before you shoot the ball, and just took her eyes off the ball that was coming to her. A little bit too much anticipation there. The score remains 2-0. Lady Cougars from Central on top.
8:11 remaining here in the first quarter of this game. Number 22 with the ball. There you go. That's Jakaya Kelly, and they'll turn it over.
Good defense.
Asia Waters, actually, and it will go back to the Cougars.
Good defense by the Jaguars. The last 2, there's some good defense.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
all
here
ball
you go.
there.
Oh, yeah, here you go. And up court, here they come. Powering shot, going for 3, air ball, no good. Attempt by 22, Jakaya Kelly. And they'll go for a jump ball again. The possession arrow will go back to
Central.
the Cougars.
Well, the Jaguars had a good opportunity to score there. They just didn't put the ball in the basket. Great defense on the last 2 possessions. I've noticed that the possession before last that the Jaguars were all over that pick and roll in the cylinder.
Kyan Padilla go out of the basket. Shot
block.
Going up and lost it, turns it over. Good coverage by Giovanna Campbell, and Campbell will set it up to Council. Council into the basket, shot up.
3,
2,
not
and
2
it is
points.
2-point shot. And now we have a game at even score. 2-2 here in the opening first.
Nice job. Got a good look, and just inside the arc there, and it was only a 2-point shot.
That was Asia Douglas for 2. We have a whistle and a foul. Foul on number 1, Tamara Hooker. That will be her first foul, first team foul as well. And it is a non-shooting foul. It'll be Cougars basketball. 14 will inbound it, put it back into play. And that's going to be Kayan Padilla. Padilla looking, finding for Abigail Elkins to the
Nice
basket
drive.
under and put it in for 2. Nice drive for the big lady there from Bear Creek, North Carolina. Freshman, 6 foot. And just like that, Bruce Barrett, the Cougars are back up by 2.
And she used that body to get by the defense there and got a nice layup, a reverse layup, if you will, for 2 points.
Going inside, looking for 22. That's Jakaya Kelly. They shoot up off the rim. It's no good. Attempt to go back at Fort. Here we go again. Coming back is the Cougars, Bruce.
Tried to save it under the basket there, but the Cougars were all over that. So far, the Lady Jaguars are 0 for 3 from the 3-point line so far.
Shot for 3 by Padilla for the Cougars and turns it over. No good. Rebound coming back by the Jaguars. As Iona Council finds her way now to number 5, Hooker. Hooker now will set it up around the circle to Council. Council will now stop, reset, gets it off to Kelly. Kelly shot, looking for 3. That was Council. And there is a whistle and a stop at 5:53 in the first.
Basket, the 10th 3-point attempt goes awry. And right now, the Jaguars are having a hard time outside the arc.
Back up court again. Here come the Jaguars. That's number 14, Kyan Padilla. Padilla at midcourt. It is 4-2. Very low scoring game here for this
Nice
junior
switch.
college basketball matchup. Remember, Jaguars are 1-1, 0-2 for the Cougars so far. Basket, no
Foul.
good, but there is a foul. Foul is called on number 23, Giovanna Campbell. That is her first second-team foul. And this is going to be a shooting foul as the 5'9" freshman forward out of Saryville, New Jersey, Asia Waters, will shoot 2.
First free throw attempts here tonight. The shot. Rattles in. Actually.
4-2.
Here comes the second shot. And it's good.
Asia Waters, and it is now 5-2. First 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for Waters. Here they come back up court again, number 15. That's going to be Anna Council. Council looking, circle, 5:20 remaining here in the first. Still a low-scoring game. Jaguars down by 3. Pressure to the basket. That's Kelly. Kelly looks under the rim. It's a good rebound by Hooker. Hooker sets up, finds now Washington.
Well done.
Kaija Washington back to number 15 for Council at 3 and no good in the rebound, and they fight for the ball. Getting it back is Kelly.
They have a new shot clock, so here we go.
A new shot clock and a new reprieve, and they turn it over. Number 12 on the rebound, Anna Smith for the Cougars, and here they come back up court.
0 for 3 on that possession alone for the Jaguars.
Shot for 3 off the rim, no good. Attempt by Brooks.
Nice rebound.
Rebound attempt there by Smith. It's no good, and the Jaguars respond, Bruce.
The Jaguars need to set up their offense now. Work that ball around the perimeter and find an open man under, or an open lady underneath, I should say. There's a 3 ball, and it's off the front of the iron, and they're 0 for 7 from the arc.
Whistle and a foul coming up. Whistle and a foul coming up. This is going to be against Jenna Brooks, number 3 for the Cougars. This is the first one, and we have a media timeout, so we will step away. We'll be back with more in a moment from the Shrike. This is Cougars to Jaguars on the Community Radio Network and Sierra Sports for video coverage via YouTube.
To protect his family from disaster, Steve used his camera phone. Done. By taking pictures of his important documents, Steve can always have them stored online. Learn more simple disaster prep tips at ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council. To protect his family.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace, learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can be by AARP and the Ad Council.
Five to 2, 3-point lead. Welcome back to Jaguars basketball. Bruce Barrett, Wesley Outlet here with you, number 2 at the line. And this will be Kaija Washington, and she will shoot 2. First one is in and good. All right, Bruce, you got some basketball scores for us, college.
Yes, Ohio State is trailing Xavier 31-24. And St. Bonaventure, number 22 in the country, defeated Boise State 67-61. And both the free throws are made by the Jaguars.
How about that? That was Kaija Washington, the Comet, number 1, or number 2, actually. And just like that, we have a 1-point lead now.
And offensive turnover there by the Lady Cougars is going to be Jaguar ball.
5-4, a 1-point lead now for the Cougars. Quiet here inside the Shrike right now as the Jaguars focus to the basket. Kai Kelly. Kelly's short, turns it over and gives it back to Abigail Elkins, Bruce.
Well, right now the Jaguars having a hard time. They've only made 1 field goal so far, and now we have a foul called here on defense.
Whistle and a foul.
That's going to be 3 fouls. That foul is going to be called on number 15.
That's right.
Ivana Council, and it will be a possession foul.
It's a non-shooting foul as number 14.
Oh, nice pass inside.
Padilla will inbound it and give it right back to Padilla to Smith, and they'll put it in there. And that was Felicia Chavez actually getting it done.
So just a nice inbound pass there to set that up. She was wide open underneath the basket.
Chavez puts it in.
Nice
it's
block.
A 3-point lead. Still a low-scoring game here for 3:18 remaining in the first.
What a steal.
What a steal. Number 22 of Kelly. Taking it away like candy from a baby, and it's not even Halloween anymore. Look at that.
But there's another turnover
14 and turn it over and got it back. Number 14 of Padilla to the basket. Short, throws it up.
Oh, nice.
And number 21 on the fader. Look at that. That was Chavez, number 20, Felicia Chavez, Bruce.
Her 4th point, great rebound, and she put it up. It was a rainbow shot underneath, but it still went in. There's a three-pointer.
And a
by
number 5 shot, and it is good.
Tamara Hooker there with that 3.
Basket is good by Hooker.
And there's a steal. 2-on-1. Jaguars got the numbers. The ball's up and it's good.
Look at Washington. Taisha Washington, and now we're all tied even at 9. 9 all here, 2-15, almost a tip. A takeaway. Do they lose it? No, they don't. Padilla will get it back, and they call for a jump ball, and it is going to go to the Jaguars.
Good defense by the Jaguars. They've done a good job on defense. Now they got a chance here. We're all tied up at 9 at the 2-minute-and-12 second mark of the first period.
2:12 remaining in the first, as Bruce reiterated on. We're all tied up at 9.
Yeah,
9 all, and they just, Kelly finding Hooker. Hooker going back. That's going to be 13 of Asia Douglas. Douglas will now find Kelly. Kelly fakes, goes back around the circle, looking. Basket
nice
attempt
move
by Council.
Oh, what a drive.
2. And just like that, for the first time tonight, the Jaguars are leading by 2, Bruce Barrett.
A nice job there, breaking to the basket and getting the ball up. And they worked their offense that time, the Jaguars did. Shot missed by the Cougars, and here come the Jaguars now with their first lead of the game, 11-9. A drive to the basket is going to be a foul called.
11 to
offensive
9.
foul.
That's right, offensive foul.
And it's going to be against Hooker, her second.
That it will be. It is an 11-9 score, 2-point lead now for the Jaguars. They're looking to go 2-1 after losing their opening game of the season. They won last Saturday.
Nice.
And good, and we're all tied even again. Number 24, that's Abigail Elkins, the 6-foot freshman center out of Bear Creek, North Carolina.
The Jaguars went out with a full court press, and the Cougars did a good job. They got that ball in the middle of the court, and that's what you got to do to break a press. There's a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars. And here come the Cougars from Central.
1 minute remaining here in the first quarter of play.
First
period traveling call, tied all at 11, and a travel is made.
Yeah, Abigail Elkins, the Bear Creek, North Carolina native, took a little bit too many steps there right in front of the official. Here's the 3 ball. It's on the way. It's off the iron. Rebounded by Central. Ball tipped by the Jaguars, but still Central with the ball. Number 22 up court. That's Waiters.
Final 30 seconds of play here, 11 all in the first quarter. And give it right back to the Jaguars of Hooker. Hooker, and will get pushed in and a reach in on a foul, and that's going to be on number 20 of Felicia Chavez. First, second team foul. It's a non-shooting foul, and Hooker will inbound it.
So the Jaguars now can take the last shot here, tied at 11 with 10 seconds to go in the first period.
They will go for it.
Here's the 3 ball. And nothing.
Makes it. How about it? Number 22, Jakaya Kelly. And this like that, it's the first. And it is 14-11. Jaguars up by 3.
Great job of using the clock, realizing they had the last shot. And just a wonderful job of getting that ball in the basket from the 3-point line.
Just like that, it is a 3-point lead. We'll take a quick timeout, second quarter. This is Jaguars basketball on CRN Sports via the Community Radio Network and on YouTube Live.
You went car shopping, you meant business. You ace vehicle history searches and test drives. Now you've got your wheels. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend? Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Welcome back inside the track center, and we await now the start of the second quarter, second period action. Jaguars up by 3 at the end of the first period with a shot of a field goal by Jakiah Kelly. Bruce Barrett, Wesley Outland, Kevin Sump on the video production here. As we have a travel called on the Cougars. They'll turn it over.
Asia Waters there took too many steps breaking to the basket. The official was right there to call
That's right.
it. And it remains 14-11. Jaguars on top. Florida, number 24 in the country, is on top of Milwaukee, 55-26 with 10:43 left to go in the game.
14-11. It's a 3-point lead. Washington will find now Ayanna Council.
Nice pass.
Under the basket and good. Asia Washington, and she got it done. And it's now a 5-point lead for the Jaguars.
Jaguars seem to be getting their offense together now. Wonderful pass underneath to a wide open breaking Washington underneath. And here's the steal, and here come the Jaguars. It's number 15. She drives. She scores. And Council now with 2 points off the turnover. It's 18-11 Jaguars.
What a response there. And it is right now 18-11. 7-point lead. And they're going to turn it over and call it an offensive foul on number 22 for Asia Waiters, and gives it right back to the Jaguars. As here we go. They've got momentum on their side now. They're going to turn it over.
That same ball was tipped.
The ball got tipped, so the ball is not a backcourt violation. That's right, Bruce. It was tipped, so the ball can pass midcourt and come back in play. Right now under pressure, here comes number 13. That's Asia Douglas. Douglas will find Ayanna Council. Council to the basket. 3 millimeter pressure there. They're going to call a whistle. Last touch by the Cougars. It will remain Jaguars ball.
Jaguars ball now underneath their basket. Nice block by the Cougars. I believe that was number 30, if I'm not mistaken, that got her hand on that ball, blocked that shot, but it went out of bounds, and it remains Jaguar ball. 8:23 left to go here in the first half. The Jaguars up
2 on the shot clock now. Yeah, they're adding 2 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes number
5, Washington.
Number 5, Hooker. Tamara Hooker's coming in.
Number 5, yeah, I'm sorry.
As now here comes
nice
a turnover by the Cougars. Number 12, Asia Waiters, and she'll put it in, misses it. Give it right back to the Jaguars. Washington setting up, finding number 23 to the basket.
And it's free.
And it is in and good. 21-11. It's a 10-point lead now. 8 minutes remaining here in the opening.
Well, the last 3 3-pointers that the Jaguars put up, they started struggling a little bit. They were over 7. Now they hit the 3 of their last 3, and from 3-point line.
21-11, a 10-point lead. Here comes now number 14 coming in. That is Kyan Padula from Denver, Colorado. She is the freshman forward at 5'9". Here we go now. It's a 10-point lead, 21-11. Under pressure at the midcourt, Chavez. And Chavez will set it up. She'll throw it on her own. She's short. And give it right back down to the Jaguars. This is women's basketball. The men do not play until Saturday on the road in Hickory.
Fouls called on Felicia Chavez, a 5'4" freshman from Denver, Colorado. It'd be her second foul, and it was an offensive foul. And here come the Jaguars.
21-11, 7 remaining in the first half. They about turn it over. They got it back, and here they come breaking through. Under pressure, 7:30 remaining. Up court. Here comes Padilla. Padilla now sets it up and finds Brooks. Brooks under the basket.
It's good.
It is good. Basket in one, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line.
Padilla with 2 points, and now with the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And it's actually going to be number 3 that scored that point.
Foul is going to be on number 5 of the Jaguars of Tamara Hooker. That's her third foul.
That's what I got. Of course.
8-point lead now. They go to the line. Number 3, this is going to be Jenna Brooks. She's 5'9", freshman forward out of Pittsboro, North Carolina. And she'll make it a 3-point play. 21-13. It's now an 8-point lead. Now make it a 7-point lead. 21-14. 7 minutes coming up from the first half. Shot by Council for 3 off the rim. No good. And here come the Cougars responding. That's going to be number 20. Felicia Chavez and out of the basket, a whistle and a foul.
23.
Foul's going to be on number 23 of Deavana Campbell. That's her second foul, team third for the Jaguars. This will bring Jenna Brooks back to the line, and she'll shoot 2.
And they will be in the bonus the next time a foul's called on the Jaguars. The Cougars will be shooting the 1-and-1.
7:04 remaining here. It is 21-14, 7-point lead for the Jaguars. First shot comes in for Brooks. Seven-point lead now, 6 points. This will make it a 5-point lead for the Jaguars, and it will be 21-16. Both free throws count.
The 5'9" freshman from Pittsboro, North Carolina buries both of those free throws.
21-16. Shot is up.
It's just not a very good shot there by Kelly, and not a good decision. They need to work the ball. They've got a 30-second shot clock. They can reverse that ball and work the perimeter, try to get somebody open.
That's right.
And another thing, if you're open underneath the basket, you got to anticipate that come to you. And that was earlier on a possession for the Jaguars. Wide open shot in the middle. The ball got away from the receiver.
Shot for 3, no good.
Nice rebound.
Coming back. Number 3 of Jenna Brooks. It was Anna Smith that made it for the attempt in short.
Nice rebound and then a break to the basket.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be 4 points for Miss Smith. The Jaguars up 21-18. They keep taking these threes. There's another 3 that's off, and it's rebounded by the Lady Cougars, and here they come. They can tie it with a 3-point. Nice pass underneath.
Looking
just
short.
missed a shot.
And then they got the rebound back. It was no good by Smith, but then Chavez put it in, and they're coming right back, Bruce. They were down by 10, and here comes now the Jaguars with now only a 1-point lead. Kelly the hooker.
Chavez has 6 points in this game right now for the Cougars. There's a good 2-pointer.
By Kasia Washington for 2. Kasia Washington making it now a 3-point lead now for the Jaguars.
6 points for Washington in the half.
Basket off the rim, no good. Rebound.
Nice
Jaguars
rebound.
got it back. She was there, number 23 of Deavana Campbell.
That was a very good box out by the entire Jaguar defense. There's a travel.
Campbell Kelly to Washington, turnover. Travel's called. Here comes Hooker coming back in, as Washington will take a rest. 23-20, 5:21 remaining here in the first half of play in track.
So a 3-point basket here could tie it up here as we approach the 5-minute mark with 5:15 left to go in the first half. Here come the Cougars.
23-20, here comes pressure now, number 20. Shot,
and nothing but
makes
nylon.
A 3, and just like that, this game is tied up here.
The 5'4" freshman from Denver, Colorado shot a mile-high shot that time.
And that was Chavez putting it in for a field goal. We're all tied even. Basket and a travel called on Kelly for the Jaguars. Johnston Jaguars turn it over, and we've got a timeout.
I spend a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain, sleet, and mud. In 95, I helped tow your moving trailer. In 05, I helped you get out of a ditch. Yeah, I know I'm a bit rusty, and sadly in 09, it was sparks from me, your handy chains, dragging behind your wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. .com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the ad.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Welcome you back inside Shrek and Bruce. We got a whistle and a foul again, non-shooting foul. And it is a foul on number 1 for Robinson for the Jaguars.
13.
Foul on number 13, I'm sorry, Asia Douglas. We're all tied even at 23.
I tell you, we talked a little bit earlier about this Cougar team being hungry. You can see it. That was a little bit of a wild shot by the Cougars, but still it goes out of bounds, and it will remain Cougar basketball. But we talked about you can't let a team hang around, and they're doing that. And the Cougars are playing some really good basketball right now. And there's a foul.
All, and a foul called on number 15 for the Jaguars. That is Ayanna Council, her second foul. 15 foul now, 2 away from the 1-and-1.
Well, this is going to put them in the bonus.
This is the 1-and-1 there. Here we go.
So it's going to be number 20 taking his shots.
And 2-shot foul. First one, no good.
Yeah, that
we
was
are all tied at 23.
Yeah, that was a 2-shot foul because it was in the act of shooting, but they are now in the bonus.
Second one and is in. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. 23 all.
There's 5 out of 7 right now from the free throw line, and they are now in the lead. They have reclaimed the lead in this game. And another three-point attempt falls short, but it's rebounded by the Jaguars, but then taken away, and here comes the Cougars looking to extend their lead. Good defense by the Jaguars, and it's going to be off number 12, Anna Smith, Rockingham's Anna Smith of the Cougars, and it's going to be JCC basketball. Coming up the court, number 9. Looking, passes it to the far side. Now they reverse the basketball. Now coming around to the middle. Again, bounce pass. And a travel by number 5, and that's going to be Hooker with the turnover.
24-23, 3:48 remaining here in the first half of play. We're in the second.
And here comes the Cougars.
Shot for 3 off the rim.
Nice
It's no
rebound.
good by Chavez. Turn. Give it to Hooker.
Oh,
And
reverse
straight
layup.
away, reverse layup and in and good, just like that. Pull it away. Jaguars back up by 2.
Now it's a back and forth type of thing here.
Now by 1. Tit for tat going down the stretch of the first half of this game. Chavez finding Brooks. Brooks now looking on the circle of Padilla. 3-point shot.
Nice
no
rebound.
good. Rebound, turns it over. Got it back, though, was Padilla, number 14. But coming back around is Council for the Jaguars to the basket. They turn it
Another
over.
travel.
Traveling on the Jaguars. Give it back to the,
And that's
to
a
the
big
Cougars.
travel that they've called. They've called that every time, but you're wondering why there wasn't a 3-second call there while they were in the lane. Every time that ball goes up, you get a new 3 seconds, and that ball that was never controlled. Until the ball's controlled, you can't count those 3 seconds, even if you got a player in the. So here comes the Lady Cougars from Central. A three-pointer.
For 3, no good. Rebound. Here comes the Jaguars coming back.
Nice fight for the ball there, and the Jaguars get it.
Jakaya Kelly. Kelly responds, gives back, looking now for Tamara Hooker. Shot off the rim, no good. Rebound comes back, give it back to the Cougars. 2.5 remaining here in the first half of play.
And now the Cougars, you can tell they're a little bit more patient now. They're trying to get their offense set up. And there's a turnover just as I see that.
Oh, no.
But still, they maintain possession, does the Cougars.
2 minutes remaining. Here comes now opportunity awaiting,
pass.
and the ball goes behind into the stands. It's last touched by the Cougars, and it'll be Jaguars. It's Cougars ball.
There should be 3 seconds to shoot, and the referee is missing that right now. That ball went up and never hit the iron, so there'll be 3 seconds to shoot here. It will be the Lady Cougar basketball underneath the basket.
3 seconds on the shot clock. 25-24. Shot before the horn, and it is short and no good.
And that'll be a 30-second shot clock violation. It may hit the backboard, but it did not hit the rim, and it'll be a turnover. Good defense by the Jaguars.
Here comes now number 15 for the Jaguars. Ayanna Council back up court, looking now to Hooker. Hooker will find Council, back to Hooker again, top of the circle, looking back around.
Nice
in and
layup.
out for 2, and it is good by number 23 of Deavana Campbell.
First points of the game, Campbell.
And 2 3-point lead now for the Jaguars in 90 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Under pressure. Brooks under attack, 2 lady pressure by
good
Washington,
defense.
and great defense, and Hooker's there along with Kelly. They call for a whistle and a foul. Foul on number 14 of Padilla, and Kyan Padilla is her first foul of the game. 27-24.
Yeah, Padilla, the 5'2", is the smallest player on the court, if you will. Getting after it on defense, but it's called for the foul.
The drive, the passion. A 3-point lead under the basket.
Oh, nice pass.
And it is a whistle and a foul.
It'll be a 2-shot.
Number 3, Jenna Brooks. That's her second foul. That's the 4th foul now on the Central Carolina Cougars. This will bring Kaisha Washington to the line, and she will shoot 2, and she misses her first free throw. Got to make your free throws, Bruce. We say that intently all the time.
Well, right now they're 2 out of 3, but they haven't taken a lot. Here goes one, and that goes in. So they're 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. And here comes Central.
28-24. And 1 minute remaining here in the first half.
Nice move, little hook shot there by number 24, Elkins, but it doesn't fall. And here come the Jaguars now across the timeline. 45 seconds.
Lead. Yes, sir. Shot. Hooker. Hooker will look and find.
Oh, nice block.
Basket 23. Will she get it back? She will. And comes back to response. Here goes Hooker. Hooker off the rim. No good. Rebound one more time for the Cougars.
And that all started with Elkins with the block. Elkins from Bear Creek, North Carolina. She started that with a block, but here we go.
Hooker. Hooker for the Jaguars, and she puts it in. 6-point lead. The Johnston Jaguars as they get ready to go in the locker room, looking for their second win in a row at the half. At the horn, not yet. There's a whistle and a foul with 4.2 seconds remaining in the first half of the second period.
And it's going to be number 23, Karen. I have her down unofficially for 3 now, but this will be a 2 with 4.2 seconds.
Jenna Brooks, 5'9" freshman forward from Pittsburgh, North Carolina.
She's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe right now, going for number 4.
Second shot for Brooks up, and both are good. And now it's a 4-point lead. Jaguars number 6 is coming in. Jordan Lowry's coming in. She's normally number 12. Now she's number 6. So Lowry is in. 30-26, 4-point lead.
They roll the ball. The clock will not start until it's touched, and there we go.
And that's Council looking for Washington at the horn.
And he makes it! Oh, are you kidding me?
Washington for 3 at the horn.
Wow. That was a 3-pointer right at the buzzer. Remember,
Wow.
they inbounded that ball
Wow.
with 4.2 seconds, and they went the length of the court to get a three.
At the half, it is 33-26 at halftime. We will take an extended commercial break. When we come back, we've got about a 15-minute halftime. When we come back, we will get you ready for stats and more. All that good stuff going on around. As right now, it is 33-26 at the half here at Shrike. Jaguars basketball on CRN Sports. Of course, on YouTube, TV Live as well.
Your unofficial Roker.
Everyone, Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
but I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
Only you can prevent wildfires.
say, if you put your car on tall dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick and proud aunt. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. 1 in 6. That little girl sitting alone at the playground, she can't play like the other kids. She doesn't have the energy because she's hungry. School lunch will be her only meal today. It breaks my heart that this